So as you can see, there's one hand, and there's the other hand. See that glove I've got on? I've got a cotton glove to keep my hand a little bit clean because I've got a dressing on that thumb there after nearly severing my thumb in a kind of a workplace accident that 2 and a bit weeks ago. It was a very painful experience, I can tell you that. Draw things from your own experience much better. So, for example, I've got this book of selfies. I tend not to take selfie photographs of myself, except if they're for work or something. But I don't mind drawing selfies. So there's one there. I just did that in black ink on a grey paper. This whole sort of sketchbook is grey paper, kind of mid-tone grey paper. And for example, there's a selfie that I did there. And it kind of doesn't matter if it's not absolutely perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. And so, but it can be fun. So I'm going to switch cameras now and start having a go at this. And I'll sort of try to relate what I'm doing as I'm going along. And this is kind of the thing that we'll be doing in the Draw Your Own Stories Summer Teen Camp, starting next week on the 12th is the first week. So that's the orbits, what they call the orbits of the eyes. So they're the bone structure into which your eye slots or grows, I suppose. So there. You can see the teeth from the other side as well. Right, so now we've got a kind of a fairly horrendous looking character with his hand up. Now, there's the knuckles would be along there, wouldn't it? And finger there, finger there, finger there. You always put a bit of a gap in between the fingers. There is a kind of a gap. We just draw a kind of a straightforward hand there. His thumb sticking up in the air. And now the central point of this thing is I've cut my thumb right off. Now that's not what happened, but this is an exaggeration. Okay, so we've got the bone. And another comic convention is the language that's used, sort of in not language, but the sounds are expressed. So I think a common one would be nyarg, wouldn't it? And it would be a repeat of the nyarg. That's it. And then you'd make them heavy. You can spend as much time as you like on the lettering, as long as it's legible, I suppose. Then that's. Embellish that. There we go. And that really is a story from my life. It doesn't always have to be horror. It could be anything. Whatever has happened to you. This is just the thing that happened to me recently, so I could tell many stories. And it's good fun. And it's also a bit like a diary, isn't it? So if I kept that drawing, I will keep this drawing, but if I kept this drawing, it would remind me of, even though it doesn't look like me, it would remind me of how I felt at the time, and what was going through my head, and what I had to do as well. It wasn't that severe. I didn't lose the top of my thumb. I cut my thumb. That's what it is. So there you go. That's the kind of stuff that I teach. And once you get it, it really gets interesting. It really starts coming together. It's joyful when you can sit down and describe something, even describe the circumstances around you where you sit drawing. You can lose yourself in the drawings, add things and embellish them, and remove things you don't want, and tell the story in a different way, and make it comical, make it, make it dark. All the things that you feel can go into a drawing. So the drawing becomes something else. So that's it.